Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Butler Funeral Home, celebrating life for your family. Butler Funeral Home. Midmo Bank, a better way to bank. Midmo Bank. Precision Small Engine, Bolivar's go-to small engine shop. Precision Small Engine. Oakstar Bank. Come see the difference a hometown bank can make. Bill Grant Ford. It's better in Bolivar. Bill Grant Ford. Hobby Time Motorsports. Come see what you've been missing. Firearms, fishing, ATVs, UTVs, motorcycles, and all things outdoors. Hobby Time Motorsports. Animal Care Clinic, caring for your pets like their family. Animal Care Clinic. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Southwest Sewer and Septic. CNC Farm and Home. Home of the Answer Man. CNC Farm and Home. Warwick Electric. Plug into your number one electrical source. Warwick Electric. Citizens Memorial Hospital. They have the services your family needs to be healthy. Citizens Memorial Hospital. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Still making sleep great. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Quarles Supply Company. Bolivar's Kubota dealer. Quarles Supply Company. Hubbard Realty. Because buying and selling is not something you do every day. Hubbard Realty. Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well. Bank of Missouri. Lime Bank. Banking refreshed. Lime Bank. Ankrum Law. Protecting what matters most. Ankrum Law. Winfield Tax Service. Your destination for stress-free taxes. Winfield Tax Service. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and the support of our kids.
Well, good afternoon, Liberator fans. We're coming to you live right here in town on the campus of Southwest Baptist University, home of the Bearcats. We got a doubleheader coming your way. Alongside with me today, Mr. Dwayne Banner. Dwayne, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Shania.
We got we got girls action first here, tipping off at 3:00 against the Miller Lady Cardinals. And then the boys will follow up against the Sparta Trojans at 4:30. Dwayne was able to kind of go down and talk to both coaches here before the contest, and he's kind of just going to talk a little bit about both teams and what they've got coming in as far as their records and stuff. And we'll get going here. We're about 4 minutes away from tip-off. So,
thank you, Shania. I was able to visit with head coach Ryan White from Miller. Miller is been a very good basketball team the last several years. They've won several district championships, and Miller comes in today at 6-5. Don't let the record fool you, though, because their two best players have been out all season. They just got them back. They've had them a week for practice, and so this Miller team is going to look a whole lot different with those two players out on the floor today for them. They were in the pink and white. They lost to Carthage and Marshfield, and then they did beat Parkview. But this is a much better team probably than what we've seen the first part of the season, and this is going to be a very good Miller Cardinal team.
Right, yeah, no, Miller, those group of juniors that they have had a lot of success, like you've said, the last few years. They've won 2 district championships, and, they're on their way probably to a third once they get these kids back and healthy. So the Lady Liberators will definitely have their hands full today.
The Lady Liberators are coming in 5-6. They dropped a tough one to Marionville on Tuesday night, 49-47. Was it 49-47, I believe? They dropped it by 2. And tonight we do have an injury to report. Megan Howard broke her finger on her right hand and will not be playing tonight. Heidi Roten's going to get the start for Megan. But Megan's not someone that scores a lot, but, man, she really makes a difference athletic-wise for us in the paint, on the boards, tipping out rebounds, keeping the ball alive. She does a great job defensively and just really gives us some athletic presence on the inside, and she's going to be missed.
Yeah, no. When I was visiting with the coaches down there kind of during the game before ours, and they had told me that Megan was going to be out. Like you said, she doesn't do much scoring, but she does a lot of the little things that we will miss. We'll miss her presence on the floor. So, that's Coach Archer's bench is going to have to step up in big ways this game in order to come out here with a big W against the Miller Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, Heidi played well against Marionville off the bench, gave us a little spark, and so she's going to get some more minutes tonight. But, as you know, the offense goes through, first of all, Carly Cribbs, who's averaging 19 points a game, scored her 1,000th point here a couple of weeks ago. Congratulations to her again. But it goes through her. It goes through Cammie Bryan and Emma Goodman. Those three do most of the scoring for the Liberators. So we really need someone. Casey Jenkins played awfully well. I thought the other night she got in foul trouble, so it kind of limited some of her time. But she played well while she was in the game. So we'll see what happens tonight with the new starting lineup and see if some of these other girls can pick up some of the slack.
Right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, send it back to the studio for about 30 seconds, and we'll be back here with your starting lineups and your tip-off right here at 3 o'clock. You're watching Bolivar Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small, from intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming. They've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
All right, Liberator fans, we're back here on the campus of Southwest Baptist University here at the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame Classic Shootouts. We got your starting lineups coming up here. Today's game sponsored by Mid-Missouri Bank. Starting off for the Miller Lady Cardinals, we've got a 5'8" junior, number 3, Rachel Nunez. A 5'8" junior, number 13, Ashlyn Helton. A 5'2" senior, number 20, Alexis Bailey. A 5'5" freshman, number 22, Lainey Johnson. And a 5'8" junior, number 23, Logan Levon. And for your Lady Liberators here this afternoon, we've got a 5'8" junior, number 3, Emma Goodman. A 5'10" junior, number 10, Cammie Bryan. A 5'6" junior, number 23, Carly Cribbs. And to round it out today for the Lady Liberators will be a 5'7" junior, number 33, Heidi Roten. And Dwayne, those will be your starters, and looks like we're going to have a tip-off coming up in probably about 15 seconds. So here we go.
Well, your Lady Liberators today have on the white uniforms, blue numbers, gold trim. The Lady Cardinals have on all red today with gray trim and white numbers. The college floor is a little bit bigger. Could play a factor in today's game. A little bit longer, a little bit wider, and so it'll be interesting. I'm not sure what kind of defense Miller plays, but the kind of defense you play can be affected by a larger floor.
Right, both teams, like you said, coming off pink and white, so all last week they were used to playing on that college floor, but here we go.
Nunez and Goodman jump it off, and Miller controls the tip, and Miller turns it over. Carly Cribbs steps in front of the pass and picks it off. She dribbles the ball up. Miller's going to be in a man-to-man defense. Here's Cammie Bryan for 3 on the left wing. Gets it to go. Great job by Cammie. One pass and the shot's in the air. 3-0 Liberators. Helton over to Bailey, who misses a 3. Cribbs comes up with the rebound. Long pass is picked off by Nunez. Nunez back across the line, pushing the ball all the way to the glass, off the glass. No good. Rebound to Cammie Bryan, who will walk it up. And missed opportunity there by Miller.
Yeah, big missed opportunity there. As a former coach, you got to make your wide open layups and kind of just hit it off the low end there, and Lady Liberators recovered.
Here's Cammie Bryan, left elbow, over to Roten, who dribbles back to the top of the key. Cribbs on the right wing. Back to Bryan at the top of the key. Miller man-to-man. Not a lot of pressure. Content to let the Liberators dribble out top. Here's Cammie Bryan on the left wing. Here's Carly dribbling right off the left elbow. Over to Cammie Bryan. Goodman. Roten in the corner. Nice lob pass into Jenkins. Tipped out of bounds, and the Lady Liberators can retain possession. Jenkins, I think, is going to be able to score some inside if we can get her the ball.
Yeah, it seems like we have not, she's not played kind of to her potential yet this year, Dwayne. Just needs to relax, and.
Here's Goodman. She drives the right baseline and pulls up for about a 5-footer and gets fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. That'll be a foul on Helton. That'll be her first and the team's first foul. 6:26 to go here in the first quarter. Goodman misses the first free throw. 3-0 Lady Liberators. Be interesting to see if we turn up a little pressure today or what we're going to do. See what Coach Archer decides to do. Goodman misses the second one. Miller comes up with the rebound. Long pass down to Johnson. Johnson out to Helton. Helton misses a 3, and she misses everything, and that ball's going to go out of bounds back to the Lady Liberators. Miller going to start with the pressure full court, a 1-2-2 box press, and that's going to be Helton.
That's going to be her second, Dwayne.
Yeah.
That's a big loss early there for the Lady Cardinals. One of their, like I said, they've got a trio of 3 juniors, and one is headed to the bench with only, we're not even 2 minutes into the game with her second foul. So big break for the Lady Liberators.
Kaylee Thorne into the game for Miller. She's a substitute for Helton. 3-0, 6:21 to go first quarter. Cribbs across half court. Miller now in a 1-2-2 zone. Over to Goodman on the left wing. Back to Cribbs on the right side. Heidi Roten on the right block. Dribbles once, goes up strong. She's going to travel with it before she can get the shot off.
Great look there inside. Heidi kind of got too far under the basket, Dwayne, and caused her to take not a very good shot, and then she traveled to, I think she was just trying to get a better angle at the basket.
Lavin with the ball. Right wing to Johnson for 3. She misses everything. Carly Cribbs with the rebound. Miller just unable to get anything going offensively. I don't know if they've hit the rim yet on the shot.
I don't think so either.
Layup, and that's probably not like them, so they'll probably get it going here in a little bit. But anyway, Liberators have the ball. Heidi Roten at the top. Dribbles left wing to Goodman on the baseline. Jenkins has got that girl posted up and give her the ball. Carly for 3 from the right baseline, and she knocks it down to give Bolivar a 6-0 lead, and Coach Ryan White wants a timeout.
Big 3 there by the junior to extend the Lady Liberator lead, 6-0 here. It looks like we're going to 30-second timeout, so we'll just stay right here.
Miller's going to get it going. They can't be as good as they've been and continue to shoot the ball like this. But I'm telling you, these backgrounds and these college campuses, it really makes a difference when you're shooting the basketball. If you're not used to it, if you're not used to no bleachers, no nothing.
Right. Well, I don't know if you've ever been to Miller's gym, but they've only got one side of bleachers. Yes. The other side is a stage. Whereas, you've got 4 sides all the way around you. It's wide open. It's a lot bigger, just a lot bigger arena to play in. So when you're not used to playing in this size of gym, sometimes it takes you about a quarter or so to kind of just get used to the atmosphere that you're playing in.
Well, Bolivar's going to pick up full court, a 2-2-1 box press. Miller breaks the press down to Bailey. Bailey over to Nunez and gets knocked out of bounds by Cammie Bryan. And that'll go back to Miller. Nunez is going to inbound it for Miller. Out to Lavin. Lavin, nobody guards her, over to Nunez. Nunez drives down the paint over to Neely. She gets it blocked. Bolivar's picks it up. Here's Carly Cribbs down the top of the key. Kicks it over to Goodman, down to Cammie Bryan on the right baseline, into Jenkins. And it's going to get knocked out of bounds, but Bolivar's going to retain possession.
Yeah, Dwayne, just kind of watching, comparing, from the other night, just seems like the Lady Liberators are a little bit more and a better flow this game, kind of hitting some shots and looking a little bit more like themselves.
Yeah. Oh, nice pass. Cammie Bryan into Jenkins right underneath the basket, and Jenkins does a good job of getting her body in position to make the layup off the glass. 8-0 Bolivar, 4:45 to go first quarter. Miller with the basketball. Here's Nunez for 3, off the mark. Again, Carly Cribbs with the rebound. She's dominating the boards today.
She is. That's about her third or fourth rebound already, Dwayne, of the game.
Carly out top. Miller in the 1-2-2 zone. Now they've gone back to man-to-man. Here's Heidi Roten on the right wing. Dribbles to the free throw line. Over to Brian down to Cribbs on the left wing. Fires up another three off the mark. Fight for the rebound, and nice job by Heidi, but it's going to go off of her hand out of bounds. Good hustle by Roten.
Yeah, great hustle there by Roten, as Dwayne said. And here comes Miller back the other way, and they're going to try to hopefully put it in the hoop. They've struggled here 4 minutes into the game and haven't scored.
Nunez to Johnson to Lavin. Lavin dribbles down the middle of the lane. Over to Neely. Here's Nunez, right baseline, and she took too many steps before she took off with it. You know, I don't know if she's one of the ones that's been out or not, but you can just tell, you know, that first game of the season when you get kids back, sometimes it can be a little rough in the first couple of quarters.
Right, yeah, no, she has been one of the ones out. So, you know, I mean, when you haven't played for the last 2 months, it's going to take a couple games to get back underneath them. But Miller is definitely a team that you're going to want to watch towards the end of the season.
Yeah. Here's Cami Bryan, Miller in their man-to-man defense. She's pressured out top. Carly with the ball now. Bolivar's going to reset. Pass over to Roten on the left wing. Jenkins posted up inside. Here's Goodman. Cami Bryan drives all the way to the basket on the right side, lays it off the glass, and it's good. 10-0 Bolivar, 3:22 to go. And Miller back across the timeline. Lavin dribbles all the way to the basket, and Jenkins is going to pick up a foul. You know, Miller is really anxious to get the ball in the air. They haven't gotten very many passes on offense down here, and you know, they may need to take a little more time, but Bolivar doing a good job defensively.
That's going to be Casey Jenkins' first personal foul. Looks like Coach Archer's going to sub here. That'll be the sophomore, the freshman Skyla Moore checking in for Roten.
The first free throw is good. Second one's no good. 10-1 Bolivar. 3:10 to go first quarter. Cribbs at the top of the key. High ball screen from Moore. She rolls, nothing doing. Pass over to Cami Bryan. Almost picked it up. Here's Carly Cribbs, and she's going to draw the foul from Bailey. That's going to be their fourth team foul. Bailey's first.
No, I think they gave that to Nunez.
Oh, they did?
I didn't even think Nunez was in the play.
I didn't either. Well, anyway, 3 team fouls on her. 2:53 to go. Bolivar inbounds. High ball screen for Cribbs to Goodman. Middle of the lane. Little floater. No good. Rebound to Miller. Nunez with the ball. Tries to pass it. Goodman knocks it down. She steals it. Down the middle of the court. Hits Cribbs up ahead. And Cribbs all the way to the basket for the lay-in. Nice pass by Goodman. And nice job by Cribbs getting out ahead of the ball and running to get the uncontested layup. And it's 12-1 Bolivar with 2:31 to go. And Coach Ryan White wants another timeout.
Yeah, great start by the Lady Liberators. Let's take a quick 30-second break here. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
We're back here at Southwest Baptist University. After the timeout, Miller has inbounded the ball already, and here is Helton back into the game. She drives all the way to the glass, gets her own rebound. She misses the first one, gets her own rebound, and puts it back. It's like she decided she was going to score that time. It's 12-3. Liberators lead. Here's Miller trying to trap Cribbs at half court. She gets out of it to Bryan on the left wing. Bryan cross court, picked off by Miller. Here comes Miller back across the timeline, and Lavin tries to get it down low. Now back to Helton, over to Lavin. Lavin dribbles at the top of the key, hands off to Helton, hits Johnson in the corner for three, no good. Cammie Bryan with the rebound. She pushes it up the middle of the floor. Now she kind of goes off to the right side, and she'll pull it up to Cribbs, and Cribbs will set the offense. Miller trying to pressure out top with two guards. Cribbs breaks it, drives all the way to the free throw line, and hits a little floater from about 14 feet. Nice job by Carly getting out of the double team and getting the shot off.
Yeah, great job by the Cribbs there. She just kind of, like I said, she seems more in a rhythm today than she has been in the last few games. So hopefully she can keep this up as she extends the Lady Liberator lead to 11.
Here's Helton. She tries to go all the way to the glass, tries to force up a shot and throws it out of bounds, but I think Goodman got her hand on it. So I got to admit, for those listening, I'm a little off on my names because they're these Miller girls. Their hair is covering up their numbers, and I don't know.
It is hard to read. No, I will have to. I got your back on this one.
Helton the inbound for Miller, knocked down by Moore. Great play by Moore. She knocks the inbounds pass down, and Cammie Bryan comes up with it. 14-3, 1 minute to go. First quarter. Miller trying to double team Cammie Bryan out top. Nice bounce pass over to Goodman. Hits. Anyway, Cribbs over to the right wing. I'm sorry about that. Cribbs to Moore. Moore from about 10 feet. Dribbles in the lane a couple times. Fires it up. Who's my freshman? Who's my sophomore? She's my next door neighbor. Carol.
Carol.
Yeah, Carol with the rebound, and she knocks down her first shot of the night. Liberators lead 16-3. 25 seconds to go, first quarter. Helton trying to drive down the middle, and that's going to be Neely for Miller picking up an offensive foul, trying to set a ball screen out top for Helton, and we're going to go the other direction. That's their fourth team foul. That'll be Neely's first personal. 22 seconds to go, first quarter, 16-3. Cribbs with the ball across half court to Goodman. Goodman hits Cribbs on the right wing down to Bryan. Bryan tries to fire it out top, turns it over, and here's Johnson all the way to the basket. She knocks down the layup with 4-3. Cribbs across at half court. She's going to fire one up from half court, just short. Good first quarter by the Lady Liberators. Got some substitutes in the game. At the end of first quarter, Lady Liberators 16, the Miller Lady Cardinals 5.
You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99. We'll be back here for your second quarter.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Welcome back, Liberator fans. We're here on the campus of Southwest Baptist University here at the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame Classic. Your Lady Liberators lead the Miller Lady Cardinals 16-5 here, Dwayne. Looks like we're going to get the ball to start the second quarter.
Bryan inbounds to Cribbs. Plus half court. Miller trying to extend their pressure. Cribbs with a kind of a wild shot at the top of the key, misses. She split the double team and just fired it from just inside the three-point line. Came up short, and that's going to go off of us, and it'll be Miller's ball. Bolivar playing man-to-man defense. Nunez brings it across. Nunez over to Lavin. Lavin over to Bailey. Bailey to Neely. Neely at the top of the key, kicks it back out to Bailey. She misses the three-point shot. Cribbs with another rebound. Oh, nice. Tries to get the pass all the way down to Moore and just overthrew her. That was a really good look by Carly, just a little too much on the pass.
Yeah, great idea there by the junior guard, but kind of just put a little too much air on that, and it went right out of bounds. And Miller will take back over here with 7:23 left in the second quarter.
Lavin, top of the key for Miller. Drives right all the way to the basket. Blocked by Goodman, and it's off of Lavin's knee, out of bounds. Great play by Emma Goodman to give Bolivar the ball back. You know, I think Miller's probably used to just being able to do what they want to do, and they can't do that today against the Liberators.
Right, yeah. No, the Lady Liberators have came out and played really strong defense and have held Miller to 5 points 9 minutes into this game.
Carroll misses a little jumper, and we get the rebound. Brian fires a three and misses it. Miller's down at the other end. Here comes Johnson all the way to the glass. No good on the layup. Gets her own rebound over to Neely. Neely out to Lavin, and Lavin hits the three. Good pass by Neely out to Lavin. 16-8, 6:39 to go. Lady Liberators lead. Get Emma Goodman on the right wing down to Moore on the right baseline. She dribbles up, hits Cribbs at the top of the key. One dribble to the left. Now Brian on the left baseline. Cribbs back at the top. Miller content to stay in this 2-3 and pressure out top. Here's Goodman for a long three, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net for Emma Goodman. Nice shot. You know, she was at the college three-point line.
She was way beyond the college three-point line. Great shot there by Goodman.
You bet. 19-8, Lady Liberators. Lavin to Bailey. Nice pass into Neely, who misses the layup. Cribbs again at the rebound. She's going to have 10 rebounds in the first half, and she keeps going like this. Cribbs at the top, over to Brian. Brian top of the key to Carroll. Oh, nice strong move to the basket by Carroll, and she gets knocked down. And
she's going to pick up her second foul. That's Neely. And she's probably going to go to the bench here. Some more substitutions coming in. Looks like Moore and Carroll is going to sit down for the Lady Liberators, and Roten and Jenkins is coming back on.
Good minutes from those two girls. Here's Goodman just left wide open on the baseline, and she knocks down her second consecutive three-point shot. Miller back at the other end. Neely out to Miller, quickly moves the ball around the perimeter. Lavin with the ball, and she's going to she's going to draw the foul from Cammie Bryan, I believe, dribbling on the right wing. 5:25 to go, second quarter. Bolivar 22, Miller 8. Lavin, right wing. Nunez posted up in the paint, gets the ball, turns, shoots, no good. Rebound to Roten. Outlets to Cribbs. Cribbs across half court. Ball screened by Jenkins, kicks it out to Goodman, who's hot as a firecracker. Passes over to Roten, dribbles down the lane, loses the ball. Nunez comes up with it, and she's going to go coast to coast with it and loses the ball out of bounds. And Goodman tries to save it for the Lady Liberators, but can't do it. So Miller's going to retain possession.
Great hustle defense there by Goodman. Miller kind of had a wide open layup there, Dwayne, and Goodman hustles all the way back and saves 2 points there. And the Lady Cardinals, though, will get it back underneath their basket.
Miller inside. There's Nunez trying to make a pass, deflected by a Lady Liberator, and pick up it. They turn it over again. Goodman on the right wing. Roten posted up. Cribbs on the... Here's Brian from the left baseline, short from three. Rebound to Johnson. Johnson pushes it up the right side. Cribbs guarding, cuts her off. Nice job by Carly. Over to Helton. Here's Lavin. Lavin down inside to Helton. Helton turns, shoots, and gets fouled.
Looks like they're going to get that on Cammie Bryan. That's going to be her second personal of the game. So Coach Archer's going to have to make a tough decision here if he's going to leave her out there, go to the bench. And looks like he is going to bring in the freshman Skyla Moore. She's going to check in at the table.
Helton misses the first free throw. 4:26 to go, 22-8, Bolivar. Moore checks in. The second free throw for Helton. It's good. 22-9. Cribbs to bring it up. She's pressured out top by Bailey. Behind the back dribble by Cribbs. Brings it across half court to Goodman in front of the Miller bench. Jenkins down the short corner. Kicks it back out to Goodman around the horn. Cribbs down the lane. Nice pass to Jenkins off the glass for the score. Great pass by Cribbs. Laid it up. A nice soft pass for Jenkins, and she goes strong to the basket to give Bolivar a 15-point lead here with 3:57 to go. Laven's got the ball. Reverse pivot in the lane. Ducks up and under and lays it off the glass. Nice move by Logan Layman.
Yeah, great move there by the junior. Got both of the Lady Liberators in the air. She went right around them for a nice layup for two. It's pulling within 13 here with 3:36 left to play.
Cribbs from deep for her third three of the game. It's nothing but net, and she is shooting with confidence right now. She and Goodman both. I think that's our fifth three of the half, so great shooting by the Lady Liberators. Miller from three, misses. Heidi Roten with the rebound, tries the outlet, turns it over. Laban steals the ball, lays it in, and I believe, is that Coach Archer wants a timeout?
No, I believe actually the Lady Cardinals called a timeout, so they've already used three timeouts. Yeah, so two timeouts left here. It looks like they're going to call full timeout, so we'll take a quick break. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service, so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
All clothing is arriving at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon. Have a great selection of outwear by Bernie Apparel and Carhartt. Wood pellets, by the bag, the ton, or pallets. Now's the time to improve your fencing. Barbed wire, T-posts, pipe gates, panel gates at C&C's everyday low prices. Have any questions for the Farm and Home? Well, the answer man at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for you.
Hi, this is Donald with C&C Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
Welcome back, Lady Liberator fans. We're here on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. Your Lady Liberators lead 27-13 here with 3:14 left in the first half. Dwayne off to a really good start.
We are. Shot the ball well. I think we've hit 5 threes already. Bolivar has the ball. 3:05 to go. 27-13, like you said, Shania. Roten at the top of the key to Goodman on the right wing. Jenkins got Hilton posted up down there, and I believe that ball gets knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be our ball. Miller trying to guard us man-to-man on the inbounds. Moore to inbound. Jenkins right down the middle of the lane. Gets it, shoots it, no good. Gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Roten. To Goodman on the left, in the left corner. Now Cribbs on the handoff. Cribbs back to Moore at the top of the key. Heidi Roten on the right wing. Miller man-to-man. Here's Cribbs, reverse pivot, elbow, short off the front iron. Goodman with the rebound, and she's going to draw the foul from, I believe that's 22, Lainey Johnson. No, it's going to be 20.
They're going to give it on Bailey.
Alexis Bailey picks up her first personal. More to inbound for the Liberators, to Goodman, to Roten, who dribbles at the right elbow. Jenkins picks it up. Oh, nice pass by Casey Jenkins. Hits Goodman on a backdoor cut for two. Great pass, great cut by Goodman to stretch the lead to 16 with 2:18 to go in the first half. Helton to Lavin. Lavin for three. Now that's her second consecutive one. I can see she can shoot it.
Yeah, no, she can shoot it very well. As you know, she's one of the ones that has not played at all up until this last week. So like I said, when she gets back in a groove and going, man, she's going to be fun to watch here at the end of the season.
You bet. Liberators with a 13-point lead. Goodman at the right elbow, hands off to Cribbs. She comes off of it, looks for the shot. Nothing doing, kicks it back out to Goodman. 1:45 to go. Cribbs at the top of the key, drives, A little floater off the glass, no good. And there's Nunez with the rebound, forward to Lavin. Lavin, great bounce pass to Johnson, who misses the layup, and Goodman clears the rebound. Great pass.
That was a great job by Johnson getting out and running the floor, but just misses a little bunny layup again.
Miller playing man-to-man, little weave. Goodman pulls up from 10 feet inside the lane. Nice shot by Emma. She gets it to go. 31-16, a minute 12 to go, first half. Here's Helton. Helton drives, kicks it out to Lavin. Lavin for three. In and out, no good. And there's Cribbs with another rebound. 59 seconds. Lady Liberators content to walk it up. Miller back to the man-to-man defense. 49 seconds. Hand off to Moore. Hand off to Goodman. They're running the weave at the top. Here's Cribbs. She cuts down the middle of the lane. Nice pass to Roten. Roten misses the shot. Heidi just should have got her shoulder square with the glass. That'd have been a much easier shot.
Right, a good one of those big power dribbles, like you said. Get shoulder square to the glass, right there, wide open. Instead, just misses off the front air ball and causes Casey Jenkins to get her second personal foul of the game.
That's a really hard shot, 5 foot on the side. Here's Miller down at the other end, and Nunez drives all the way to the glass and picks up a foul. She hits the shot. She's going to go to the line to try to pick up a three-point play here with 29 seconds to play in the half. And Jenkins picks up her third personal foul. That's not good news for the Lady Liberators. She's going to have to go to the bench here. Cami Bryan back into the game. We've got Bryan, Carroll, Goodman, Roten, and Cribbs. Nunez at the line to try to complete the three-point play. The free throw's up and good. Pryor, the freshman, back into the game for Miller, in for Nunez. 29 seconds to go, 31-19, 26, 24. Cribbs gets across half court, handoff to Bryan, top of the key. Handoff to Roten on the right wing, dribbles to the top of the key, reverse pivots out to Bryan with 15 to go. Handoff to Cribbs to the top of the key. She drives all the way to the basket, and she's going to pick up the foul, draw the foul from, I believe it's 25.
That's going to be Thorne, her first personal of the game.
So with 10.4 seconds to go in the half, Cribbs is going to the line. Bolivar with a 12-point lead. Carly's first free throw is up and good. That gives Carly 11 points on the night. Nunez back into the game for Miller, probably getting her back in for offense. 10 seconds to go here. Cribbs with a second free throw. Up and good. 14-point lead. 10 seconds to go. Helton across half court with 7. High ball screen. Thorne on the screen gets it. Pass over to Johnson for 3, and she's short at the buzzer. A good half of basketball for the Lady Liberators. The Lady Liberators lead 33-19 over the Miller Lady Cardinals. And Shania, a much better shooting night for the Lady Liberators.
Yeah, Dwayne, much better performance just all the way around. I feel like we've played extremely good defense this first half, and we've turned those defensive stops over to our offense, and we've been extremely patient on the offensive side, getting good shots there. There was a few minutes there that we kind of kept rushing our shots, putting up bad shots, but I feel like we're getting a lot better shot selections than we have the past few games, and that's how we have a 14-point lead here against a really good Miller team. Like we've said, they've been dealing with injuries all year, but once they get back and healthy, they're a Class 2 state-ranked team that has had a lot of success in the past. So this is a key game here for the Lady Liberators, and it would be huge for our team to come out of here with the victory. But we've got to put together 2 great halves. You bet, Shania. You can tell Lavin's starting to get it going, and I don't know which 2 are at. Do you know which 2 girls have been out? Nunez and Lavin are the ones that I believe. No, I apologize. It's Helton and Lavin. Number 13 and number 23 are the ones that have been out. They all three look alike, so I get them really confused, but I do believe those are the two that have been out. So,
well, and for everyone listening, they're 3, 13, and 23,
right.
So that's why I'm having trouble. And they all have long hair and covers up their numbers half the time. So, but I remember seeing Laven play, I believe it was either last year, maybe the year before, in the quarterfinal game here at SBU, and she was flat filling it up.
Yeah, no. So, like I said, 3 exceptional players there, just juniors, so lots to come for the Miller Lady Cardinals. But we're gonna take a quick break, Dwayne. We'll be back up next with our Warwick halftime show here at the campus of Southwest Baptist. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Line Bank is refreshing the way traditional banking is done and reimagining banking to be more technology forward while maintaining a customer-focused approach that is unmatched in the banking industry, making Line Bank your true hometown bank. With 4 branches in Bolivar, Gulmy, and Pittsburgh, and free regional ATMs, Line Bank brings financial services right to your community. Count on them for checking, savings, retirement accounts, and mobile banking you can access 24/7. Line Bank, banking refreshed. Member FDIC.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
Welcome back to Southwest Baptist University, where the Bolivar Lady Liberators are taking on the Miller Cardinals. I'm Dwayne Banner, and I'm with Shania Franska, and we're here with the Warwick Electric halftime show. We'd like to thank Chris and all of his guys for their sponsorship of the halftime show. They do an excellent job at Warwick Electric, and if you have electrical needs, he's the guy to call. And I'm sure he would be happy to do business with you. We've got some statistics for you here. Shania's calculating them up, and we've got some scoring statistics. But first of all, Shania, just overall a much better half for the Lady Liberators, not missing, those as many cripples as we were missing on Tuesday night. Just really struggled to get the thing to go in on Tuesday night, but we came out and Brian hit a 3. Carly Cribbs hits a 3 to get us started, and we really got off to a great start while Miller was really struggling to find their way. And you're starting to see Miller kind of change. Laven, she's starting to get going a little bit, who's been injured, and we really need to have a good start to this second half and keep this lead in double digits, because they are the kind of team that they can get hot and hit some threes and really cut this lead pretty quick.
No, you're exactly right, Dwayne. And like I said right before we went off the air, great defense turns into great offense, and that's kind of what has happened here for the Lady Liberators here in the first half. And kind of talking to the coaches before the game down there, they one key point that they said, they're going to have to get Casey Jenkins more involved in our offense and our defense, and she's done that this game. She's picked up a couple baskets, but she's also just kind of been more of a threat inside on the offensive end. And then she's also got it done on the defensive end. Miller, they're pretty, they're 5'8", 5'9", 5'10". some pretty good sized girls. So, she's done a lot better job of just kind of getting involved and playing a pretty big key role, especially, with the senior forward, Megan Howard, out with a broken finger. So she's going to have to step up and play some big minutes, not just the rest of this game, but the games moving forward, especially with Megan out. We don't really know the status of that injury. I know Coach Archer said there possibly could be surgery. So, if that's the case, Casey, along with, Carol and both Moore came off the bench and played some really huge minutes for the Lady Liberators there down the stretch in the first half.
Really did. And, I want to say something about Emma Goodman. Emma struggled on Tuesday night. We didn't get many points from her on Tuesday night. She's got 10 first half points tonight, including 2 3-point shots. So really good to get Emma back rolling on offense. And she's a nice player for us, and it's really good to see her contribute today.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Anytime you can get Goodman and Bryan and Cribbs all scoring 10 or more points, you're going to come out, more than likely on top. We just, like I said, get those 3 going, shoot it well, and then get Jenkins inside. And then, of course, your 2 or 3 girls that are coming off the bench, they just need to continue to play good quality minutes here. And like I said, got to put 2 great halves together to win against a really good Miller team. So, but no, I've got some scores here for you, Dwayne, here on the Warwick Halftime Show. First off, for your Lady Cardinals, we've got Nunez. She's got 3 points. Helton with 4. Johnson with 2, and to lead the Lady Cardinals, which would be Lavin, she has 11 points to lead the Lady Cardinals, and they have 19 points total on the scoreboard here in the first half. For the Lady Liberators, Carol with 2, Jenkins with 4, Bryan with 5, Goodman with 10, and Carly Cribbs leads the Lady Liberators here in the first half with scoring with 12. And that gives them 33 total points here in this first half. So, like you said, great start here for the Lady Liberators. Have almost scored more points in this first half than they did the last game.
Yeah, so 33 first half points, and we had 45 or 47 the other night. Well, we've got the Sparta Trojans and the Bolivar Liberators warming up here at halftime. Their game will be following. Be the first time the Liberators have been in action since a fantastic blue and gold tournament. If you have not heard, the Bolivar Liberators, as an unseeded team, got to the championship game, only the second time in history that's ever happened. They beat the number 1 seeded Nixa Eagles. They beat the number 4 or 5 seeded Greenwood Blue Jays. They beat the 8 seeded Camdenton Lakers. And they lost to the 1 seed on the other side of the bracket, the Republic Tigers, in the championship game. So I think the Liberators are coming in 8-3 today with an opportunity to go 9-3 against a good Sparta Trojan team.
Yeah, no, definitely we'll have to, you can't overlook anyone. Coach Link down there, Coach Derek Link, he is the son of John Link, which is a very well-known name in Southwest Missouri, and Derek does a great job. One of the best young coaches around the area. I see big things for Derek in his future, but you can't count out any team that he's coaching. So the Liberators are definitely going to have to make sure we come out ready to play, because I know Coach Link and his Trojans. I know they graduated some pretty big key players last year, but I know they've got a host of young players coming in. So give Coach Link another year or two, and he'll have Sparta, right back on top there in your smaller class divisions. I believe Sparta is Class 3. Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, should be a fun one this next game. Not too many times do we get to do a doubleheader, the girls and boys both back to back. I was actually thinking about that the other night. I was officiating, I don't remember where it was at, Willard, and they said they had a super night the next night with their girls and boys playing. They said they try to do that 3 or 4 times a year. And it's like, man, I don't know why Bolivar, maybe that's something our new conference will look into, in the future. I just feel like, you kind of get more people out with both girls and boys playing. And
you get everybody, your boys fans, they start learning about the girls team. The girls team starts learning about the boys team. And, I think it really, makes some camaraderie between the teams, and the community kind of comes together. because, a lot of times you won't see the same people at both the boys and girls games. So
yeah, no, like I said, I know that's something the COC has always done the last 3 or 4 years. They call them super nights. Normally, most schools has 2 gyms. They'll play their JV and freshmen in the aux gym, and then their varsity going on in the main gym. So maybe that is something that the new conference will look into doing, especially Dwayne. We've got, you travel to Carl Junction and West Plains. It'd probably be nice if we only had to take, one trip to West Plains.
Yes.
And I know we got West Plains coming up the 1st of February. We were looking at our schedule here, and we go to West Plains. The girls does on a Monday night, and the boys turn around and go on Tuesday night. So I think that's definitely something that maybe they can look into. And like I said, would just be great for the sport and our conference. So.
Well, both teams just finished warming up. We've got about a minute before we start the second half, and let's take a short break here before the second half starts. This is Bolivar Liberators Sports, brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank, and watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
Welcome back, Liberator fans, here to Southwest Baptist University. The Lady Liberators taking on the Lady Cardinals from Miller. Good first half by the Bolivar Lady Liberators, leading 33-19. And here in just a second, we're going to get started in the second half. And we need a good start. Looks like Miller's got the possession arrow in their direction. And we're just about ready to go. Here we go. Laven inbounds to Helton, and Helton is going to set the offense. See what they come up with here. Bolivar man-to-man. Over to Bailey. Bailey on the left wing to Johnson, and Heidi Roten gets out, tries to knock it out of bounds, and she's going to pick up a foul reaching in. That'll be her
first personal, Dwayne.
Yeah, and first team foul. Johnson inbounds to Helton. Bolivar man-to-man. Cami Bryan guarding Helton out top. Ball screen from Laven. Laven gets down into Helton inside. Helton turns. Oh, in and out. Can't get it to go. Jenkins with the rebound. Clears to Cribbs. Cribbs dribbles into a double team. Stolen by Helton. Helton with a wide open, Nunez with a wide open layup. She gets called for a carry with no one around her.
Well, I was looking at Cribbs because she kind of got crippled up there and it looked like she was hurt. So I was paying attention to her, and then I hear a whistle, and I'm thinking, what in the world's going on?
1-2-2 box press by Miller. Bryan. Pass is picked off. Here's Nunez on the breakaway layup. She gets it to go. 33-21, 7-12 to go. Miller back to the 1-2-2 box press. Goodman down the right side. She's trapped. Gets it in the center of the floor to Cribbs. She dribbles across top of the key. Bounce pass down to Roten off the glass, and good. Nice assist by Cribbs. Drew the defense and made the dish. 35-21, 6:52 to go. Nunez in the paint again. Dribbles around Jenkins off the glass and gets it to go. That's 2 in a row from Nunez, and Miller's kind of got it going here.
Yeah, Dwayne, Jenkins is going to have to be very careful, inside with 3 fouls. She's going to have to play a really smart third quarter.
Good job by Nunez recognizing that, and Coach White recognizing she's got 3 fouls, and that may be the place to go. 6:26 to go. Bolivar with the ball. Cribbs way out top. Bryan drives left baseline, stops, pulls up, no good. Rebound to Helton, to Laven. Laven up to Nunez. Nunez tries to go to the basket, knocked away by Goodman. And it'll be Miller ball underneath their own basket. Good hustle by Goodman. 6:12 to go. Miller's cut it to 12. Inbound to Nunez at the three-point line. Tries to go back inside to Helton. Knocked out of bounds by Bryan. Stays Miller ball.
Dwayne, it looks like the Lady Cardinals have kind of picked up the intensity here, coming out on a full court press already here 2 minutes into the second half.
Coach Archer recognizes what Miller's doing. He brings Carroll and Moore back into the game. Carroll to guard Nunez, probably to make it more to contend more into paint. Here's Lavin. Reverse pivot in the lane, no good. Moore with the rebound, clears to Bryan. Bryan across half court, all the way up to Cribbs, all the way to the basket for the lay-in. Nice pass by Cammie Bryan, led her perfectly. And Cribbs finishes with the layup to give Bolivar a 14-point lead. Lavin back at the other end, drives right baseline, reverse pivot, step up and under, and it's good. Good strong move by Lavin. Miller back to the 1-2-2 box press. Goodman dribbles, she breaks the press across half court. Nunez reaches in, tries to steal it, and that's one thing you just hate to see.
Yeah, right.
If you're the Miller coach, you're going, keep your hands to yourself. You're not going to accomplish anything by reaching in there.
Yeah, exactly. And she's kind of fading away towards the end line there. Yeah. You know, nothing she was going to do, and just picks up not a very smart foul. That will be 2 on her. With 5:35 left here to play in the third quarter, your Lady Liberators lead by 12.
Pryor back into the game for Miller. Miller back to the 2-3 zone. Moore tries to kick it out of the corner and almost turns it over, but Helton knocks it out of bounds, and the Lady Liberators will inbound right in front of their bench. Right in front of the broken-fingered Megan Howard. Goodman at the top of the key, drives down the middle of the lane. About its 5-foot floater, gets it to go. Nice aggressive move by Emma Goodman. Confidence is really showing today from Emma Goodman. Here's Helton, back to the other end, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson for 3, she misses it. Cammie Bryan with the rebound, pushing it up, cross half court, kicks it over to Cribbs. Cribbs down the middle of the lane, over to Carroll, to Goodman. Goodman drives right baseline, pulls up, shoots, no good, and there's Moore with the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds by Johnson from Miller.
Yeah, great hustle play there by Moore, creating a lot underneath the basket, trying to get the offensive rebound, and we kind of get on the good side of that, Dwayne, and get the ball back as Miller knocked it out of bounds.
Miller playing 2 freshmen. Both of them happened to go out of the game at the same time. Here's a lob pass intended for Carroll. Goodman picks it up, though, up the top of the key. Over to Cribbs. Miller back to the 2-3 zone this time. Gets it to Carroll in the middle, kicks it out to Bryan for 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound to Johnson, to Lavin. Lavin at the top of the key. She mishandles it. We got a jump ball right in the middle of the lane. Lavin's brain was telling her to do one thing, and she just couldn't get her body to do everything at the same time because she wanted to shoot that awfully bad and just couldn't get a handle on it.
Right, great job by the Lady Liberators picking that up, and they'll get the jump ball possession. Try to extend this lead here with 4:20 left to play in the third quarter.
39-25. Goodman on the right wing. Drives right baseline. Bailey guarding hard. Bailey strips Goodman. Nice job by Bailey stripping Goodman, and she's going to get her and Carla Cribbs tied up in the jump ball, and that's going to go to the possession arrow to Miller. Neely back into the game for Miller. She'll replace Thorne. Miller brings it across half court. 4:07 to go, third quarter. Helton at the top of the key. Liberators man-to-man. Pass to Nunez on the right wing. Bounce pass to Lavin, and Lavin tries to hit Nunez on a backdoor cut. Miscommunication. She throws it out of bounds, but Bolivar tips it out of bounds, and that'll go to Miller. Helton set to inbound for Miller underneath her own basket. Here's Nunez coming right down the middle of the lane. She makes the basket and gets fouled. That's one of the hard things about playing man-to-man defense on inbounds plays. It's really hard to get everybody covered.
Right, yeah, it kind of looks like Moore just kind of lost her, and Nunez there found the open lane there to the basket and going to go to the line for the three-point play.
Nunez hits the free throw to complete the three-point lead and to cut the Bolivar Liberator lead to 11 with 3:50 to go. Goodman across half court, top of the key, over to Jenkins. 2 dribbles to the basket, turns around, hits Brian on the right wing, back to Jenkins in the short corner. Around the horn, back to the top of the key to Cribbs. Cribbs to Brian for three. Short, no good. Nunez with the rebound for Miller. She kicks it out to Helton. Helton all the way up to Lavin. She drives down the middle of the lane and she throws it out of bounds. Miscommunication there between her and Bailey. Bailey went out and Helton thought she was going in. 39-28, 3:18 to go. Miller pressing. Bolivar handling the pressure this time really well. Goodman across the half court to Brian in the right corner. Brian cross court to Cribbs for three. No good. Moore with the rebound. She misses the little putback. Gets her own rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. No, they're going to.
No, it looks like there's going to be a foul.
Yeah, Helton's
I think they're going to, pick that up on Helton, which is going to be her third personal. That's a big foul right there.
Good aggressive play by Moore. Good position down underneath. Pays off. Ball over to inbound. Brian all the way out top to Cribbs. She's double teamed, and she throws it away. There's Nunez with the steal. All the way down. Nice pass to Helton. Helton lays it in off the glass. You know, they're double teaming. They're just waiting until we get across half court, and they're coming out and double teaming, and Carly's going to either need to split that double team or just be a little more patient and get some of the other players to come to her.
No, right, Dwayne. Like I said, Miller has they're putting a lot more pressure on us this second half as they were the first half. They're kind of, like we said, they're looking a little bit more lively this second half and coming together. So it's going to be extremely important here for us to take care of the basketball the rest of this quarter, and we've got to score. We got to find a way to put some points on the board. If not, we're going to look up to the scoreboard, and it's going to be a tie game.
You're right. They've really climbed back in it here in the third quarter. And we still have 2:47 to play, and Miller's cut the lead to 9 at 39-30. Turnovers can really hurt you, especially when you have the lead. And, Miller's turning those turnovers into layups. It's going to be Bolivar's ball. Miller coming out in a little different look this time, a 2-2-1 box press. Cribbs to Brian. Back to Cribbs. Cross court, gets picked off by Nunez. And Nunez walks with the ball after she catches it. Bolivar's going to have to be more patient. Here's Cribbs. Pressured out top. Goodman. Right wing. Jenkins is posted up short corner to Moore. Into Jenkins. Oh, nice pass. Jenkins trying to take a dribble, stripped away by Miller. Here's Helton. Long pass forward to Nunez. Oh, nice job by Goodman. She gets a hand on it to Cribbs. Cribbs down to nice pass to Jenkins, who lays it off the glass. Great pass by Carly. Great finish by Jenkins.
Yeah, great job there by, like you said, Cribbs to Jenkins. A lot kind of went on there, Dwayne, in the last 20 seconds, and the Lady Liberators are able to come away with 2 points. And back at the other end, I believe that's Neely with kind of the same dish and drive there. And
Helton with a great drive, bounce pass to Neely. Back to a 9-point lead. Here's Cribbs driving down the lane, tries to flip it over to Goodman. She saves it out of bounds to Brian, and that's Helton diving for it, knocked it out of bounds in front of the Bolivar bench. It'll be Bolivar's ball. Here comes Carroll back into the game. She's going to replace Jenkins. 1:41 to go, 41-32 Liberators. Brian to inbound to Goodman. 2-3 zone by Miller. Brian. Moore at the top. Nice high-low down to Carroll. Carroll misses the shot, gets her own rebound, fires it out to Brian for three. Short. Miller clears the rebound. There's Lavin. Lavin across the timeline between the legs. She's getting some confidence. Kicks it out to Helton. She's going to drive all the way down the lane. Puts it up off the glass and good. Nice, strong move by Helton to finish between Moore and Carroll. 41-34, minute to go. The momentum's changing here. The Liberators need a steal, and Moore puts it on the floor. Gets it stolen away by Johnson. Back to Lavin. She dribbles to the right elbow, kicks it out to Helton for three at the top of the key. Misses. There's Carroll with the rebound. Clears to Bryant. She pushes it up the right side. 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Liberators up by 7, and they need a basket bad, Shania.
Yeah, they do. I kind of really would like them just to hold it here for one shot. Try not to give Miller back the ball, We don't want Miller to cut this lead to, 4 or 5 before the end of the third quarter. So really just be patient here. Get one shot. 38 seconds left.
Best thing that could happen, or the worst thing that could happen here for us is just a missed shot at the buzzer. The best thing that can happen is a made shot.
Right.
Here's Goodman, splits the defenders to Cribbs, she's going to take the shot from about 17 feet with 29 seconds. Roten with the rebound to Goodman. She misses, and Bolivar's going to pick up a foul going over the back trying to get the rebound, and we chose to take a shot there with 29 seconds and had 2 misses, and Miller's going to have an opportunity to cut this lead to 5 or 4 here to end the third quarter. Cami Bryan comes out. We have Moore, Carroll, Roten, Cribbs, and Goodman into the game. Helton with the ball, 21 seconds. Bolivar man-to-man. Nunez at the free throw line. Backdoor cut by Lavin, and they throw it out of bounds. Good cut by Lavin, just couldn't make the connection.
Right. No, that's a big break for the Lady Liberators there. Now with 12 seconds left, have a chance to cut more into this lead. Looks like Jenkins and Bryan's going to come back on the floor, Dwayne, for the Lady Liberators.
Yeah, Coach Archer's doing a really smart thing here by substituting in and out, trying to keep the guys in on offense he needs. 12 seconds to go. Cribbs dribbling across half court, all the way to the middle of the court. Hesitate, dribble, turns it over. Helton picks it up, or Lavin picks it up. Half court with 3, 2. She's not going to get the shot. She does get the shot off the board and doesn't get it to go. And Bolivar leads 41-34 after 3 quarters. And we'll be back here in just a second. You're watching Bolivar Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When you own a commercial lawn service, you know a thing or two about great cuts. You also know that every dollar counts. And with Gravely's Mow Like a Pro sales event, you can save up to $2,000 and receive special financing on select models of America's most rugged and dependable commercial lawnmowers, including the Big Pro Turn 600. But hurry, the Mow Like a Pro sales event is for a limited time only, and only at Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Welcome back to Southwest Baptist University. The Bolivar Lady Liberators lead 41-34 over the Miller Lady Cardinals. Shania, it's a little shaky right now. The momentum has really gone to Miller, and you can see their 3 best players really picking it up right now. They're playing at a faster pace. You can tell that they have won a lot of basketball games, and they hate to lose more than they like to win.
Yeah, Dwayne, you're 100% right. These are a bunch of Lady Cardinals that are just true-on competitors. Not only are they, they've been able to breed a lot of success, not just in basketball, but very successful in volleyball. And, you as a former coach, you know that just kind of continues over.
That's right. It really does. Here's Bolivar. Goodman tries to dribble, turns it over, and Lavin all the way with the one-hander to the glass, and Roten's going to foul her. The ball goes in, and she's going to go to the line for a 3-point play. Not the way we need to start the fourth quarter. That cuts the lead to 5, and Lavin is going to the free throw line to try to cut it to 4.
Lavin, she's only been to the free throw line once. And that free throw is up and no good. Cami Bryan there with the rebound.
She gets it across the timeline, heavily pressured out at half court with a double team. To Jenkins, back to Bryan. Now Cribbs on the right wing, dribbles out to Cami Bryan at the top. Miller really getting after it now. Bolivar's going to have to take care of it. Cribbs all the way to the glass, steps up and under. Big basket by Carly Cribbs to kind of finish a drought for us there for a while. 43-36, 7:10 to go. Wild shot by Johnson, rebound by Nunez, misses, gets her own rebound, and goes right back to the glass to cut the lead back to 5 for the Lady Liberators. Goodman across half court to the top of the key to Jenkins on the right wing. Miller still trying to pressure out top. Carly tries to throw it inside to Jenkins, picked off by Nunez. Nunez dribbles hard to the right wing, kicks it back out to Helton. Helton's going to take it with the left hand all the way to the glass, and they got a foul called. And they're going to get Jenkins with a blocking foul, and that's going to be her 4th.
Yeah, that's going to be her 4th personal foul, so we'll see what Coach Archer, it looks like he's going to have a couple substitutions here.
Roten and Jenkins out for the Lady Liberators. Moore and Carroll into the game. Miller in the box set. Screen the screener to Johnson, or to Lavin underneath the basket. She steps it underneath Goodman and scores again. Miller just keeps turning the pressure up here. They got the lead to 3, or they got the lead cut to 3. Here's Cribbs across half court. Bolivar needs a basket here. Bryan with the ball on the left wing in front of the bench. She's going to get tied up, and that possession arrow is going to Miller. And the Lady Liberators not doing a very good job against the pressure right now. And Coach Archer wants a timeout to talk about it.
No, Dwayne, not doing very good against the pressure at all. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break, send it back to the studio. You're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply in Kubota has stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Right now, get 0 APR, 0 down for up to 60 months on the L2502 package at Coral Supply in Bolivar, equipped with box blade, bush hog, and 18-foot trailer, now through 12/30/24. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
Welcome back to Lady Liberator basketball. 6:07 to go, 4th quarter, 43-40 Bolivar. Miller with the basketball. And here is Helton. They get the ball inside to Helton, and Carroll's going to foul her and put her at the line to shoot 2.
That's going to be the second personal foul against Carroll.
It's really concerning. If you're obviously listening on the radio, this game the momentum is really changing, and it's like, the Lady Liberators are just trying to hang on right now. We need to go back into, offensive mode, not trying not to lose and just get after it here for a while.
Yeah, the Lady Liberators, Dwayne, they've been outscored 25-10 here just in this second half.
Miller cuts the lead to 1. 2-1-2 pressure. Goodman gets it across half court in front of the Liberator bench. She's going to get tied up again by Helton over there, and that ball is going to stay here with the Liberators. 5:51 to go, 43-42. Bolivar in the lead. We need a basket desperately. Bryan inbounds to Cribbs. Cribbs back to Bryan in front of our bench. Bryan tries to get inside the Moore, picked off by Nunez. Nunez all the way to the glass, scores over Bryan, and that is Miller's first lead of the night at 44-43 with 5:30 to go here in the 4th quarter. Pressure by Miller. Goodman gets it across half court to Bryan on the left wing. Kicks it out to Cribbs. Cribbs for three. Short, no good. Carroll tries to get the rebound. Helton gets the rebound, and Carroll's gonna end up fouling her.
It's going to be number 3 on Carroll, Dwayne.
Good aggressive play by the Carroll. I like the hustle. Miller trying to expand their lead now. 5:13 to go, up by 1. Helton across. Over to Nunez, pick and roll. Nunez all the way to the glass with the ball, gets her own rebound, back to Helton. Helton kicks it out to Johnson, back to Helton at the top of the key. Bolivar man-to-man. Lavin with the ball at the top of the key, hits Nunez. She drives left-handed right down the middle of the lane, gets tripped by Carroll, and I believe she's going to pick up her 4th personal.
Yes, that will be the sophomore forward, Carroll, her 4th personal of the game. So Coach Archer will have to make some decisions here. You now have Carroll with 4 and Jenkins with 4 sitting on the bench. You know, as a former coach, do you go ahead and put your starter back in, down 1 with 4:51 left?
Yeah, I think with the just the momentum of the game, I think you've got to go back with Jenkins. But, I'm not on the bench down there, and Coach Archer probably knows better than I do. I always like to try to get as many minutes out of my starters as I can get. But Carroll's done a good job, so he elects to stay with Carroll, and Nunez hits 1 out of 2. Miller has a 2-point lead, and with the pressure at the top, Bryan brings it across half court and draws the foul. That'd be their 5th team foul that's their 1st team foul of the half. Liberators have 5. Here's Bryan from the left wing, short, no good from 3. Nunez with the rebound. Over to Helton. Helton brings it across. She's going to drive the left elbow, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson over to Nunez on the right wing. Bolivar man-to-man. Goodman guarding Lavin. Tries to make a move. Nothing happening. Good job by Goodman. Nunez at the top. Carroll letting her content to let her dribble out top. Staying off of her. Ball screened by Lavin. Nunez passes back to Lavin at the top. They're resetting. They're very patient. They got a 2-point lead. 4 minutes to go. Nunez dribbling around in the lane, decides to kick it back out. She kicks it back into Helton. Helton tries to make a move in the post, and she's going to get called for the travel.
Big defensive stop there for the Lady Liberators. Crucial offensive possession coming up here. Dwayne, we've been stuck on 43 for a long time. We've got to score the basketball here coming up on this offensive drive.
We did get a really good shot last time from Bryan. Hopefully we can get another good shot here and see what happens. 2-1-2 press by Miller, and Cribbs trying to dribble through it, draws the foul from Lavin. That's going to be their 2nd team foul. 3:48 to go, 4th quarter. Liberators down 2. Here comes Jenkins back into the game. Good job by Coach Archer getting her back into the game here with a chance for her to score possibly on offense. Goodman, left wing, double teamed. Over to Cribbs. A lot of pressure from Miller. Cribbs down the middle of the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Lavin, and it'll go back to the Lady Liberators. Bryan inbounds to Jenkins. Nice pass. Jenkins goes up for the shot and gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that's going to go on Nunez. That's a huge foul there. That's going to be her 4th. Looks like they're going to check in for her. That's huge for the Lady Liberators, sending her to the bench here with 3:34.
Jenkins' first shot up and good. That kind of ends the drought for the Lady Liberators. Gets us back within 1. Jenkins 1 to go. And Carroll's going to come back in after Jenkins makes this. Shot is up and good. How do you know she's going to make that?
Actually, Casey's a pretty good free throw shooter. She hardly misses, hardly at all. So.
Well, yeah. Half of it's thinking it's going in, right?
That's right, man.
I tried to do my part. Tie game, 3:26 to go. Miller with the ball. Laven thought about the three, drives all the way to the basket, and it's good off the glass. No resistance from the Lady Liberators there. Somebody's got to step over in front of her because she's going to do that the rest of the night. 47-45, 3:11 to go. Cribbs to Bryan. Bryan across half court. More pressure by Miller. Bounce pass to Goodman. Goodman drives down the middle of the lane, and that's going to be Neely picking up the foul against Goodman. She had her hands on her. And Jenkins going to come back into the game. Coach Archer doing a really nice job here.
Little offense, defense, Dwayne.
Offense, defense, yeah. Jenkins back in. Bolivar will inbound underneath their own basket. Miller in a 2-3 zone. Here's Bryan. Into Jenkins, short corner, up with a shot. Misses short. And there's Laven with the rebound from Miller. 2:56 to go. Bolivar down 2. Bolivar guarding man-to-man. Laven content to be out top. Goodman guarding. Passes to Johnson on the right wing. Back to Laven. Bailey at the top. Back to Laven. Goodman knocks the ball off of her foot, gets it back, and there's a scrum. Laven on the ground, Cribbs dives on top, and we're going to get a tie-up, and that's going to go back to the possession arrows in the favor of Miller.
Yeah, great job there by Goodman, coming up with a big steal and turns it right back away. Kind of got in a hurry there, Dwayne, and
yep, just got a little big.
Your adrenaline's kind of running there, and you're just trying to get to the other end to score, and sometimes you just got to stop and be patient.
That's right. A lot of substitutions here. Miller with the ball, inbounding. There's Bailey, back to Helton. 2:20 to go, 47-45 Miller. Helton continued content to dribble at the top. Bryan guarding. Handoff to Johnson. Johnson to Bailey. She gets it knocked away by Cribbs, and they're going to call Carly for a reach-in foul with 2:05 to go. And that's going to be our fourth team foul. No, that's going to be our fifth team foul. Carly's first personal. And we'll see how Bailey is to the line.
Bailey has not went to the line at all tonight, so we'll see how good of a free throw shooter she is.
First one is up and good.
You know, like we said, Dwayne, we say about this time every game, it's going to come down to who makes their free throws here.
48-45, 2:05 to go. Bailey at the line for her second shot. It's up. Nothing but net. And Coach Ryan White wants a timeout. He's going to take a full timeout. And we're going to take a break here. It's 49-45 with 2:05 to play. Fourth quarter. This is Bolivar Liberator Sports, brought to you today by Mid-Missouri Bank. And you're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
Navigating ever-changing tax regulations can be difficult, but not with the Winfield Tax Service. They've been serving Southwest Missouri for 60 years and are 4 generations strong. From individual to business tax needs, plus bookkeeping and payroll services all year round. They've got it all. Call 326-3326 or visit in person. Located on the northeast corner of the Bolivar Square. Winfield Tax Service, your destination for stress-free taxes.
Back here for the last 2 minutes of the Bolivar-Miller girls basketball game at Southwest Baptist University. The Lady Liberators down 4 with only 12 second-half points. Really need a basket here with 2:02 to go. Cribbs across the half-court line. Miller changes defense. They're man-to-man this time. Here's Brian at the top of the key. Thought about the three, dribbles left, pulls up from the left elbow and gets it to go. Nice job by Cammie Bryan to get the shot to go, and Coach Archer calls an immediate timeout. Bryan cuts the lead to 2 with 1:47 to go. I believe, is this a 30-second timeout?
Looks like it's going to be a full. They're sitting on the bench. So big shot there by Cammie Bryan. I'd say we'll just keep it right here.
Yeah, really important possession there. The Lady Liberators capitalized on Coach Archer with a set play out of the timeout. I think he was trying to get Cammie the shot at the top of the key, and Miller did a nice job of getting out and defending it, and Cammie just took a couple of dribbles to her left and pulled up at the left elbow and got it to go.
Yeah, Dwayne, I'll be anxious to see what the Lady Liberators come out of here. As far as defensively here, is the Lady Cardinals are going to have to go the full length of the floor here with 1:47 left to play. See if Coach Archer doesn't try to put a little pressure here. They are in the bonus, so we're going to have to be smart. Every foul, they're going to go to the line, and Miller's a good free throw shooting team. They've only missed one free throw on the day.
Yeah, no time to panic here. There's plenty of time to go in the game. 1:47. But, you do have to start thinking about when are we going to foul and who are we going to foul if we can't get a steal here. Like I said, plenty of time to go. We are pressing. 2-2-1 press. Miller breaks the press. Bailey on the right wing back to Helton. Bolivar now man-to-man. The box press down to the man-to-man defense. Moore out top. Ball screened by Lavin. Lavin with the basketball now over to Helton, or to Nunez. They're content to eat the clock, down to 1:20 to go. Carroll out trying to put a little pressure on Nunez. Miller kind of in a delay game here, just handing the ball off and dribbling out front. Helton with the basketball, pressured by Bryan. Bryan reaches in, knocks it away. Helton recovers. Gets by Bryan, kicks it over to Nunez, almost picked off by Carroll. Nunez drives right baseline, turns around, dribbles it back out. 52 seconds to go. Coach Archer calling for them to foul. Bryan's trying to foul. Don't want to foul her. They got Lavin with the ball. Now to Nunez. Carroll down to 42 seconds now. Miller just killing time. Lavin with the ball, guarded by Goodman out at the top. Oh, she dribbles the ball.
She's going to get fouled.
She dribbles the ball off of her foot. Goodman dives for it. Lavin dives right on top of her and is going to put Emma Goodman at the line to shoot 2. Boy, that was a quick change of direction, wasn't it?
Right. No, it's so hard to decide, do you foul or do you keep, it's hard to stall. They got the ball with 1:47 left. It's hard to stall for 2 minutes.
It really is.
And it's like you just got to be patient. They're probably going to turn it over. Just be patient. That's what they did. And Goodman's going to go to the line here.
She misses the first one. Carroll out of the game. Jenkins back into the game for the Lady Liberators. 49-47. Goodman for the second one. Gets it to go. 49-48, 35 seconds. Miller inbounds. Bolivar 2-2-1 press. Lavin on the right side. Hits Helton in the middle. She gets it across the timeline. Nunez in front of the bench. Back to Helton. And Helton's going to be fouled by Bryan with 24.3 seconds to go.
Helton has, she is 5 for 5 at the free throw line today. So 2 big free throws coming up for the junior forward.
She's hit 5 in a row. This one's up, and nothing but the bottom of the net. 50-48, Miller. 24.3 seconds to go. Coach Archer's going to call a timeout here.
Yeah, we got 24 seconds left here in the contest. Helton's going to come back and shoot another free throw. Her Lady Cardinals lead by 2. So I'm going to guess, Dwayne, what would you do in this situation? She makes it here. Do you go down and try for a 3-point basket, or you take it to the basket, try for 2, and then foul again?
Well, I think that you obviously have a couple of options like you just mentioned, but, I think it's more about can we get a good shot? Wherever that shot comes from, you just take the first good one you get. You don't have to have 3 here. It would be nice to hit a 3, but you've got plenty of time. I think just be aggressive to the basket. If you can get somebody, Carly, Cammie, get them going all the way to the basket. If they get cut off, kick it out to somebody, and for an open shot, I think that's fantastic. But the biggest thing is not to kill too much time getting this shot off, because we don't know if we're going to be down 2 or if we're going to be down 3. And I'm sure Coach Archer is going over both of those scenarios that, if Helton misses this free throw, you're only down 2, and that kind of changes your mindset a little bit. So, we haven't got the ball down inside to Jenkins lately, and, she's been open in there. I don't know what he'll decide to do, but we're fixing to find out.
Yeah, and Dwayne, it looks like the Lady Cardinals are going to push all their players back. They will have nobody inside rebounding here on this free throw. So anxious to see what defense they come out in. I would say a full court press if they make it here.
Helton misses. Bolivar down 2, 22 seconds. Cribbs with the ball. Pressured at half court, 18 seconds to go. Cribbs dribbles left side. Reverse pivots, and Coach Archer wants a timeout with 15.4 seconds. Shania, let's just keep it here. We don't want to miss anything. I got a full timeout. So let's take a quick break, and we'll get back here at the end of this game. You're listening to Your Country 99.
Midmo Bank loves Ozark families. You see it when you walk into any of their 13 Southwest Missouri locations. I mean, have you seen their community-focused Facebook pages? With unique products like their Treehouse Club savings accounts for kids or the parent-approved debit card checking accounts for preteens, Mid-Missouri Bank provides real-life financial literacy opportunities to the young people in your life. Stop in today and see how Midmo can help. Or open an account online in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank, member FDIC.
Well, we're back here for the finish of this exciting game between the Lady Liberators and the Miller Cardinals. Shania, this is my third girls game that I've done, and all 3 of them have been just like this. And the first 2, we haven't come out on the right side of this, so let's get this thing switched around.
Right. Yeah, we need to not go 0 for 3 here, and we got the biggest offensive possession we've had all game right here, Dwayne. 15 seconds left, down 2, and here we go.
Miller man-to-man this time. Coach White, Cribbs, they throw the ball into Carly Cribbs and foul her immediately. So Coach Ryan White rolling the dice here, putting Cribbs at the line, saying, hey, if you tie it up, we still got a chance to win. And if you miss it, we got a chance to win. So Cribbs to shoot with 13.4. First one up. Rolls around, in and out, no good.
Yeah, great call there by Coach White. I mean, you don't see that very often to Dwayne, but you take the chance of not getting beat at the buzzer.
That's right.
We've seen a lot of those lately.
Yeah. Cribbs for the second one. Eyes it. Up and good. Bolivar down 1. Inbounds. 13 seconds. Miller trying to keep away. Nunez has got it, and Cribbs fouls her with 8.9 seconds to go. I don't think that was a good foul by Carly. We had to foul somebody, and Nunez, what is she from the line today?
She's 4 for 5 from the line today, okay. Dwayne. So,
well, we got somebody different at the line at least, rather than Helton. 8.9 seconds to go. 50-49 Miller. Nunez to shoot 2. First one's up and good. Miller up by 2. Coach Archer talking to Carly. Nunez has the ball. Second one is up. No good. Rebound to Moore. To Cribbs with 7. Across half court. Cribbs dribbling around. She's got all the way down to the paint. Running left-hander off the front of the rim. No good. And the Liberators drop another heartbreaker. 51-49 to the Miller Lady Cardinals. Well, the Lady Liberators only coming up with 16 points in the second half. That's pretty much the story, Shania.
Right, Dwayne. It's like we said on our halftime show. The Lady Liberators, Miller being the team that they are, they're going to have to put together 2 great halves, and we just couldn't get that done today. And we fall here by 2 to a really good Miller Lady Cardinal squad.
Yeah, and you really see that that desire to win from Miller. They've been used to winning, and their three best players really gave a tremendous effort to come back down as many as 16 or 17 in the first half. But nevertheless, the Liberators gave a good effort. They played hard all the way to the end. Just came up a little short again.
Right. No. Like I said, hard fought game by the Lady Liberators. Really came out ready to go, and just couldn't get it done. Couldn't finish it off there, and they fall to 5-7 on the season, and the Lady Cardinals move to 7-5. I don't know if Coach Archer's coming up here. I'll let you talk to him. I'll go down. We've got a doubleheader here today, folks. We've got our Liberators coming right back up. So we'll see if Coach Archer, we'll take a quick break. Coach Archer will be up here for the post-game show. And like I said, we'll take a quick couple-minute break. And we got the boys coming up next. So you're watching Bolivar Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service, so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
All clothing is arriving at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon. Have a great selection of outwear by Bernie Apparel and Carhartt. Wood pellets by the bag, the ton, or pallets. Now's the time to improve your fencing. Barbed wire, T-posts, pipe gates, panel gates at CNC's everyday low prices. Have any questions for the Farm and Home? Well, the answer man at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for you.
Hi, this is Donald with CNC Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
Welcome back to Southwest Baptist University. We're in the middle of a doubleheader here with the Lady Liberators and the Liberators. Bolivar getting set to go here against the Sparta Trojans. We've got about 11 minutes before this game starts. We're waiting on to see if Coach Archer will come up. The Lady Liberators drop a heartbreaker to Miller today, 51-49. And it was an action-packed second half. The Lady Liberators came out in the first half and played really, really well. And were up by 14, I think, at halftime and just couldn't get it going here in the second half. Here is Coach Archer, and we're going to get him on. get his headset on here, and we're going to talk to Coach for just a minute. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us today.
You bet.
I'm going to have to quit broadcasting these games.
No, don't do that.
I'm 0 for 3, and we've lost all 3 of them by 2. So I don't know. It's not about me, but man, the first half, man, we really had it going. Scored 33 points in the first half, hitting shots, and man, you're getting good minutes from your bench players. With Megan out, it looked like that we responded really well to Megan being out and really had it going. And the second half was just a different story, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And give Miller credit. Their coach made some great adjustments. Started trapping us at half court. We just got nervous with the basketball, and you can't do that against a good team. We had, I think you can count on 2 fingers how many turnovers we had in the first half.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to take all 10 fingers and all 10 toes for the second half. So, like you said, it's same story, different game.
Yeah.
And it's like I told the girls, hey, we've just got to keep working on getting better.
Yeah.
And when we get it figured out, when we can put 32 minutes together like we did that first 16, we're going to be pretty good.
Absolutely.
And you're right. Our bench came in, did a great job. We kind of threw them to the wolves today, and Miller's a good ball club. And
we talked about this at the beginning of the game. Miller comes in 6-5, but they don't have their 2 best players in the first part of the season. The Laven girl is a tremendous player. You probably saw the game in the quarterfinals up here last year, I think. I think she probably lit somebody up for about 30 that night. And, she's just coming back from injury. And I think it was Nunez coming back from injury. And they're a completely different team with those 2 girls on the bench. And you really saw that winning tradition come out in Miller in that second half. It was like they're like, hey, we got to figure out how to get these guys on the ropes. And you saw that momentum swing. And I know you had the feeling, because I know you coached a long time, and about midway through that third quarter, you probably felt like, hey, we're going to have to get the Mighty Mo back to ourselves, or it's going to be a long second half.
That's exactly right. And, it's like I told the girls, where we've got to do that is on the defensive end and with rebounding. And I really think that was a difference in the first half. We really did a good job defensively, did a good job on the boards, and we were pushing in transition. And for some reason, we just we stopped doing it. The one thing that I will never discredit these girls on is their effort.
Right.
Hey, they're giving me everything they've got.
Right.
And that's 1 through 15. We've just got, jumping back to the Marionville game, being a little smarter. And one possession doesn't make or break a game, but it can change a game.
Absolutely. It can really influence
a game. That's right. And we have so many instances where just certain possessions each quarter, hey, if we correct that, it's different outcome.
Right. Well, and getting that hating to lose more than you like to win attitude, and that's hard to do when you're not winning, know. And and when the ball's not going on the offensive end, it's hard to be motivated to play defense. And that's just something that I know you're trying to get these girls through. That, hey, listen, when it's not going in, that's when you got to play a little harder. That's when you got to be a little bit better. We got to be a little bit better mental toughness, and just getting through that. It's a long season, and it's just January, Coach.
That's right. That's right.
And you got plenty of time to get these guys going, and I know that's what your goal is before the end of the season.
Absolutely. And it's going to, and I said this from the very beginning, it's going to be a process. And hey, we've played a killer schedule up to this point. We talked about this last time.
Yes.
Our schedule's awfully tough. And I think tonight kind of got to the point, Miller made a little bit of a run, and the oh no, here we go again may have snuck in there for a few minutes. And as long as we can continue to get better. Now, today we gave ourselves some opportunities there at the end. Felt like we were a little smarter with the basketball, and We just needed to knock a couple free throws down.
Yeah.
But, that's progression from last game. And, that's 2 2-point losses in a row. And the old adage is, hey, close games are lost by coaches.
Well, I don't know about that. Speaking of that, I was a little surprised at Coach White there with, 13 seconds coming out and just fouling Carly immediately. But, as you think about that a little bit, what he was saying is, I'm willing to give up the lead because the worst can happen. We're going to tie.
Right.
And, that strategy unfortunately paid off for him because Cribbs missed the first free throw. But, I'm sure that's probably the person you wanted at the free throw line.
Absolutely.
And, I'm sure Carly's, not happy about making that, but that's just the way the ball bounces sometimes.
Exactly. And, like we talked about, we can't really take one possession and say, well, that's the reason why we lost.
That's right.
There are several possessions throughout the ball game. Hey, a missed assignment, silly foul, missed easy shot. There are several possessions throughout a game that can make a difference. And that's what I've told the girls. We've got to clean some things up on both ends to take away those opportunities for teams to benefit from it from our end.
That's right. Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us. We've got about 4 minutes here to go before the boys' game, and we need to take a break here. Coach, really appreciate you joining us. Sorry for the loss today. The Lady Liberators dropped to 5-7 on the season. Look forward to next week's action. What do we got next week, Coach?
We are at Springfield Central on Monday, and then we are at Aurora on Thursday.
Okay, so 2 away games. Yes. And so I don't know if we'll be I know we're not broadcasting the Central game, but I'm not sure about Aurora. But really appreciate you coming up after wins and losses. It's good to talk with you, and best of luck the rest of the season, Coach.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate what you guys do for covering our high school athletes.
You bet. Well, we enjoy it.
You bet. Thank you.
You bet. Well, Shania and I will be back shortly with the boys' game. Bolivar taking on the Sparta Trojans. We got about 3 minutes before game time, and we're going to take a break. And you're watching Liberator Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening on